Well, a genuine hubbub of metalish sort of tattooed excitement here. We're at the Indigo O2 arena, where Metal Hammer Golden Gods Awards are being held. An annual event, brings the great and the good from all around the country, and even all around Europe, and in fact the whole world in terms of bands, to perform and receive accolades from obviously one of the top heavy metal magazines there is, Metal Hammer. And we don't have much of a clue who's going to be winning what tonight, but that's half the excitement. So we're here on the red carpet, simply waiting for the arrival of some of the Golden Gods. I'm with three gentlemen, definitely not choking the chicken at the moment. although they have pointed out that Jazz pointed out that 70% of the world are currently doing that. 70% of the world aren't male, I don't think. But anyway, it's
well, whatever. I want you to think about that.
I'm certainly going to be thinking about choking the chicken later on. Guys, you've got the privilege and the it's quite a task of rounding off the show tonight. Yeah. Is that a good thing, or is it nice to start the show and have a few drinks and go around some tables, meet some old mates?
I turn into a psychopath. I don't have
We have to keep the alcohol away from Jazz. I mean, you think
no drink for Jazz.
No,
but you still can't relax so much, I think.
It's a great honour for us to close the show and close the show where all these young musicians are getting awarded, honours. So it's good.
Yeah, I mean, there must be a temptation of we've got a lot of youngsters out here, but we can still cut the mustard, and this is how we do it.
I don't think we think that much about it, to be perfectly honest.
Fair enough.
we know what we do. We love what we do, and we get on stage and do it. And it's as simple as that.
And how does it work technically? Do you get together? Have you got together in the last week or so and actually rehearsed?
Yes.
What you want to do, because obviously it's
you think we go out without rehearsals?
I don't. Well, no, but you have been playing for a long time. You probably won't forget the lyrics, will you? And you won't forget the chords.
I won't count on that.
Really?
No. You have to rehearse. Of
sure.
You have to rehearse, and we all live in different countries, so we all meet up in London.
Yeah. And what does the rest of the year hold for Killing Joke? What can fans and
Calm before the storm.
Right.
And we've got a big tour coming, so I think we're all going to put our feet up for the next 2 months.
Take it easy for a couple of months,
and then it's a monster.
And then we
have a new album coming out shortly that we're very excited about.
And you finished recording that. And that's all in the bag.
We're mixing that right now.
Okay, so a bit more fiddling.
Yeah. But
and then a big tour.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen,
it looks like we're doing the Roundhouse.
Oh well, that's.
And the night after,
I live in Camden.
I'm working with the St. Petersburg Symphony, doing Dave Grohl's music actually, doing Nirvana at Royal Festival Hall.
Wow.
So that'll be quite a weekend.
Now that's something to look forward to. Yeah. The Roundhouse included. That's only 100 yards from my flat. So I hope I'll be there to catch that as well. But in the meantime, gentlemen, play well tonight and have fun.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Nice one, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Bye. Break a leg?
Yeah, well, break another one.
Yo, this is Danny
and Ruben,
Ray,
and Tito
from Upon a Burning Body. This is my first one. Unfortunately, I got sick last year and I wasn't able to make it, but these guys have been here before, but we're all here now. Phenomenal. We were on download on Saturday.
A little.
I think we made more people get wet than we got wet.
Yes, of course. Certainly got muddy.
We're here. Today's day 2. We got 3 weeks here in Europe, and then we go home and headline the All-Stars tour. And then we got some more stuff planned out too, but it's not announced yet, so we'll get to that later. But as of right now, we're gonna crush Europe, and then we're gonna go home and kill America.
My name's Matt Taylor. I work for the European Space Agency, and I just won this. Yes, it's busier than I thought it would be. I was coming back I've been away for about 2 weeks and came back to a reasonably relaxed weekend, and then it came that it wasn't a relaxed weekend. I got woken up on the Saturday evening to start thinking about the fact that the land has woken up. and that's what we've got to deal with now. It's a nice surprise. Although saying that, it's not a surprise. We knew it was going to happen. It's just I didn't think it was going to happen on Saturday night at around 11:30. It was always going to be, even with the lander not operating. We've got lots of complicated stuff we're doing with the orbiter as well. So there's a lot of science being done, but now the lander's come back online. At the bare minimum, we have another Easter cartoon to put out. Some nice cartoon there. It was never not going to come back in my mind. At the bare minimum, there was a drama involved in all of this, and it's like a soap opera. So this is the next season now. We'll see how it kicks off. Brian May, yeah, that's a bit overwhelming actually. Yeah, it's an interesting experience, to put it mildly. But I found out about this recently, this was going to happen, and then we had a very nice chat about science actually, because we both come from the same university, both PhD scientists from Imperial College in London. So we had a very nice discussion about comets and the physics that goes on around them. So yeah, but then still it's a bit overwhelming to get this award in the first place, but then to get it from Brian May, something else. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I mean, it was fantastic today to be on the HMS Hammer to see Napalm Death. You know, that was I was saying, and also I met Duff McKagan earlier on. It's like first two albums I bought on vinyl were like Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction and Napalm Death Scum. And then you get to meet these two bands, or members of the band today. It's just something else. That's why we were kicking off when Napalm Death started playing Scum today. Me and my mates were like having it. Brilliant. It was a nice day. It was a good day. It was a good day.
I have won the Rift Lord Award for 2015, following in the footsteps of Tony Iommi, who won it last year, and I think Slash before that. So I'm highly honoured, and I don't take these things for granted at all. I think it's a very nice thing to get some recognition from my peers, if you like. I was also here, well actually I was primarily first asked to be here to present to Matt Taylor. It's very unusual because he's a rocket scientist. He's a heavy little freak as well, and you can see by his tattoos where he's coming from. But he's done the most awesome thing in taking Rosetta 317 million miles into space and rendezvousing with a comet, actually landing on it for the first time. Incredible, not in person, but his mission did this. And the timing for this is extraordinary because that lander went to sleep in November and people thought they would never hear from it again. It just woke up, which is incredible. So now it's back on communication with planet Earth. So we both went to Imperial College here, which I'm very proud of. We're both alumni. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I love it. Very happy to be included in such things.
Hi, this is Thomas.
And Adrian.
From At the Gates. Inspiration Award, yeah, they tell us we inspired other people. Yeah, brilliant. Mine is, yeah.
I was here 2 years ago with Paradise Lost. And we won an award then as well, but I can't remember what it was for. That's really sad.
Most handsome Englishman.
Oh. Yeah, that's really sad.
There's lots of stuff planned actually. Yeah, we have all the festivals. And then
lots of festivals, South America, Australia, and the Faroe Islands.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We're doing it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, here we are with Hollis and Davey from Love Zombies, who are here tonight, and I think, am I right in thinking you're just sort of enjoying a rather leisurely evening of having a few drinks, catching up with some rock and roll mates, and not having to perform or receive any awards?
Yeah!
Which is probably the best way to do it.
Totally. We're like, well, why could we say we were here? But we were on the download Metal Hammer compilation, so I said we could be here.
Yeah, fair enough, absolutely. But this is your first time here at the O2?
Yeah, I've been here
The
before, but not the,
Indigo
yes.
O2
I've never
sort
been
of
in here before. I've been to
conglomerate.
the bowling alley before, but
Yeah. Funny old place, but I think well, you know, it's a good place for a party. Have you caught up with any old friends as yet, or are you yet to do the mingling?
we saw a
Not
few
yet.
in the line. So we saw a couple people. So we didn't get really talk, but we waved like we'll see you inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we were happy.
We're going to see. It was Emily from September Morning, who's sort of
Yep.
friends of ours. She played at Download as well.
It's more a friend from Dirty Thrills. They're another band.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, we haven't seen the bar yet. But
Yeah, we haven't got to the bar yet. We usually.
And after the partying is over, the hangovers are a distant memory.
Yeah.
What have we got next up for Love Zombies?
tomorrow night, Electric Ballroom.
In Camden.
With a hangover in Camden.
I happen
Sold out show. We're opening for L7.
I happen to live in Camden. I was at the Electric Ballroom only 2 nights ago to see the Rifles, a modish band who are sporting Paul Weller and The Who in Hyde Park soon. But yeah, great venue, the Electric Ballroom.
Come tomorrow night, I'll put you on the door.
I'd love to come tomorrow night. I'm around and about.
It's done.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
If you really do, we'll put you on the
No,
list.
I mean, I
Give me
literally
your
live
full name.
100 yards down the road. I'd love
Give you a love song
anything for
singing.
free is right up my street.
See, I bring my whole bag of tricks.
You've got the shoes without. I've got the EP.
Yeah, only so long you can last in these.
This is
shoes.
great.
Yeah.
Look,
That's us.
well, you know, it's a
That's
really
beautiful.
bad business card, but you can't have enough bad business cards.
It's not a bad business card. It's just wrinkled.
It's just wrinkled.
It's a great
Yeah,
business
brand new
card.
orange stack as well. Well, there we go. I mean, I can't say fairer than that. I've been invited to the gig. I've been given an EP by the Love
will
Zombies.
you really come?
My new favourite band are in town tomorrow night in Camden, and we're going to catch them.
Yes.
Awesome.
We're all going to catch them.
Yes.
Awesome.
Rock and roll.
Hi, this is Danny from Cradle of Filth, here at the Metal Hammer Golden Gods Awards. I'm presenting an award for Best Underground Act. Later on this evening. Well, I think we spent about an hour getting ready, I think. They would have given me painted up and everything, so why not? And then get to hang around with a load of friends. They didn't even tell me what bands were going to be here. So everybody's been at Download. I got to present an award on Thursday at the Crag Awards. So I've just been taking it easy since then. But yeah, just looking forward to milling around and speaking with a load of friends I haven't seen for ages. We've got an album coming out July the 10th with our Nuclear Blast called Hammer of the Witches. That's Cradle of Filth. And then touring the world. We've got a bunch of summer festivals coming up as well. First one, Hellfest on Friday, and then Grasspop on Sunday.
We're Winter Phillip from Manchester. Nice to meet you all.
We've won the Best Underground Band. We've been going since 2007, and in that time we've released 4 albums, a split, and a bunch of folk tracks that we did. So yes, quite a lot in that period of time. Yes, it is. First time here, yeah.
As a band, it is definitely.
As a band, yeah.
Quite a few bits and pieces, really, Nick.
We have an EP coming out, which is the next thing we're going to release. There's going to be a couple of tracks that weren't on the album that we released last year. We've got a UK tour coming up with Voices in September, and a couple of festivals. We've got Grasspop Festival coming up next week, or this week?
This week? Next Sunday.
Next Sunday, yeah. And so once we've got the festival gigs out of the way, we're going to release an EP, and we're working on a new album which is going to be maybe a little bit different from what people have expected from us before. So looking forward to seeing what that goes down like. Really.
Hello, I'm Billy Morrison from Billy Idol's band. No, I've been to a few. I mean, I live in LA, but somehow I'm always in England when this is happening. So we get dragged down here. No, I love it. There's a few really old friends of mine that now run this thing. And we go back to the bar at the Astoria in 1995 days, so I like to support it, you know. We did, yeah, yesterday. Feels like a month ago, but it was actually yesterday. It was a bit wet. It's been a long year as it goes. So you're lucky I know that I'm in England right now. Lots and lots of touring. I finished touring with Billy in October, but my solo album comes out in September, so I will just be bouncing straight onto doing press for that. And plans are coming, I don't really know, but this year's done. I'm thinking about 2016 already. I haven't got a name for it yet, but it's 5 covers and 5 originals, and the idea was to pay some homage to some tracks that meant a lot to me that no one's heard. Sorry to the 5 bands that I covered, but I think they would agree too. No one heard them then, so hopefully they'll hear them now. See you later.
Hey, I'm Carla. I'm Heidi. And we're the Butcher Babies. Yes, we just docked from the Metal Hammer boat, if you will. We just played with Upon a Burning Body, Code Orange, and Napalm Death. Napalm Death, yep. So it was really fun, and you know, everyone was drinking, having a good time, rocking out. As soon as we docked, it was like, oh crap, we gotta go inside. put our pretty faces on. We've actually came to the Metal Hammer Awards on our first time in the UK back in 2012, so we had a blast then, and I think tonight's gonna be even funner. We just played Download yesterday, and we are heading to Germany tomorrow, and we'll be hitting up Grass Pop after that, Copenhagen and Hellfest, yeah, and then go back home, you know, take a nap, and then come back for Wacken, and it's just nice to be over the pond and hanging out over here for a little bit.
I'm Tommy Thayer. I'm the lead guitarist in Kiss, but maybe you knew that already. Anyway, how you doing? I just got this. This is called the Defender of Faith Award by the Metal Hammer Golden Gods Award here tonight, and it's for, I guess, for my service in rock and roll, 30 years of being a dedicated rock and roll guitar player, and then also maybe some of the philanthropy and fundraising, those sorts of things that I've done over the course of the last 8 or 10 years as well. This is the first time I've been at the Golden Globes, and the first time I've certainly been presented with an award, so I'm honored and feel privileged to be here. We headlined the final night of Download, the biggest night, which was last night. There was 90,000 people there, and it was over the top. It was a mind-boggling experience for us, and we were super, super happy with the gig and how everything went, and I think the people loved it too, of course. Thank you.
Well, I'm with the incredibly exotic and slightly frightening looking Emily from September Morning. Emily, take us through the outfit. What's the influences here?
I mean, there's a lot of Japanese war culture influence.
War culture, yeah.
And medieval culture like influence in it. But basically September Morning, if you don't know about the project, is a transmedia project. So there's a lot more involved than just a band. It's basically a storyline based on a comic book that I've developed with Mark Silvestri about a Reaper human hybrid who takes souls and collects them. So and that's what I play on stage. So.
Fair enough. Well, that's given a good potted summary of exactly what you're all about. Now, coming here tonight, are there any particular friends or bands or sounds that you want to catch in particular?
Well, our friends Harlot are playing tonight.
Yes.
And we are going to be going with them to Glasgow and to London in the next couple of days to play a couple shows.
Right.
So I'm really rooting for them, and I can't wait to see them live.
Good. And I understand Killing Joke are rounding off the evening with a well, I spoke to them earlier, a blitzing performance of Something Old, Something New.
Nice, very nice.
Dave Mustaine is up for the biggest award tonight, Golden God. Are you a fan of Megadeth?
Huge fan, yes.
Yeah?
Mustaine is amazing. I mean, you know, if anybody deserves it, he surely does.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to catching him. Now, what else have we got for the rest of the year for for the band?
Well, we're going to be putting out an EP in September along with a comic book so that people can follow along with the story and actually get everything together. And then we're going to be going out on tour to support that.
And will you be coming over so your English fans can catch you, performing some of the new album?
We're hoping to come back over here before
EP?
the end of the year. But if not, we'll definitely be over next year for sure.
Okay. Well, Emily, thanks very much for talking to ME1 TV.
It's a Dimebag Darrell Shredder Award. And, as we all know, Dimebag's a big part of everyone's lives here, you know what I mean? As a guitar player and a human being, really. As I said up there, he's a humble guy, but he was dedicated to metal and guitar. So to be recognised for an award like that is a pretty humbling experience, really. It is the first Golden Gods. We were actually at the Kerrang Awards a few days ago with Priest with the Inspiration Award. And then we've done Download, and now I'm here for this. So Priest seems to be riding high at the moment, so long may that continue. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we're out on the road, as I said. I flew in this morning from Amsterdam, out again in the morning to Luxembourg. Got a show tomorrow, and we keep getting stuff coming in all the time. So, it looks like we're going to be out for a little while yet. Yeah, we're looking at coming back to the UK in the winter. We haven't got specific dates yet, but we will be back in the UK at the end of the year. So keep checking the socials and watch this space.
Yes. Yeah, we did yesterday.
Saturday,
2 days ago.
Saturday?
Yeah, it was great.
Saturday.
Great show.
Yeah, no rain. The rain stopped. It was good. Crowd was great. We wore white and we didn't get too muddy. We had a good time. It was great. It's good to play there. It's a big deal here, and it's there's a history and all that. Blah 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 blah. It was great. It's always good to do it. Yeah, it was great. Yeah. No. They may not invite us back either. After that, I don't see what. Yeah, see, it was. You know what? It was. Yeah. All kidding aside, man. They recognize an album that we made that means a lot to us, and that's awesome.
We did it without any help, actually, and it was kind of one of these things where we kind of all trusted each other and did it. It's great to see that it connected.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. It's true what he said. Nobody else was involved. You're looking at the producer, you're looking at the mixer, you're looking at the engineer, you're looking at the songwriter. We get the credit, we get the blame. And so it's satisfying because we all really like the album.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? We are Harlot. We won an award, Best New Band. It's very accurate. We played, it was amazing. Just rocked a quick 3 songs. I'm now thinking we should just do 3 songs every night. It's much less exhausting.
Way easier.
We did Download, that was amazing. We got the beautiful rain through our sets.
Oh yeah. It was rainy and wild, and dirty, but that's how rock and roll should be, right?
Just kept coming.
Download was muddy and the weather was shitty and the winds were ice cold, and 85,000 fans stayed true to the spirit of it all by bearing all these things and staying to the very end. It was glorious. We shook the heavens, we exploded everything, and we played a few songs. What's wrong with that?